chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Ah, yes. So it seems. For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies?
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side.
From enemies. Enemies.
The dry grass crackles under the flock of quail depart on the islet, like a silent orchestra of great importance to the few who attend. A silent hiss, the faraway roar of the snow falls on the water. A low hum, air flows out of a pillbox window. A flake of snow for Col de Mamadakwa.
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
An old cylindrical generator. The lieutenant puts his hand.
It's cold now. Downstairs, some liquid carbon. The kind that's fair.
If anyone stayed, the hollow ring, the canister is.
I don't know. I'm not someone who is basic electrical skill.
The wind outside picks up. There's a greasy old spring mattress.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
You force the rest of the scent.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. Yes, any...
You don't have to be a hero. Books and magazines, most are soft covers. Popular depictions of man versus nature, among what is mostly.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Maybe it's a little... The print in some of these is pretty small though. This person has good eyesight. Soft covers, serialized, fantastic. Oh yes, under the bed.
Ooh, Sia. I agree.
Your incendiary room. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
Well, yes.
The little books seem...
Again, I am not...
interesting. You see a small metal door.
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother.
I think there's a console just southeast. Let's look. Fuel. Generator. Console.
This old cylindrical generator waits. A hollow ring.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke. a small agony. He nods approvingly. The wind outside picks up. Green paint flakes off the monoblock. At the keys rattle like teeth.
The console of an antique computation. Possibly. Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radiodiffusé. It sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room.
We need to restore power before using. We should look around outside.
The boat engine.
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the main.
The console stands by. Nothing happens. The dial slides under the glass, silently.
Insular.
It's an air-gapped system. There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete.
B triple prime.
A single-person mattress and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand,
I may have been wrong when I said I didn't see any signs of smoking inside.
There's a firing slit in the wall, quite old and grimy from years without cleaning. The springs screech as a small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. The red chimney and collapsed back of the 4-story tenement in front of the whirling-in rag. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling-in rags. You see a small fleck of white.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
More than that.
A pair of binoculars?
Cheek against the cheek rest. Hand on the head.
Good. I think we have it, detective.
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere.
He looks north. Then again, he's conflicted for a second.
Where? I have always assumed it. We should move now.
The spring, a small... A strange feeling, looking at the water. Perhaps there's someone there, where it has always been. Smelling of tutti fruit, maybe. Yes, cold and still. Oh fuck, no. We're not starting with that. In the rain, mirror, eyelets and posts, like... There's a
B triple prime.
a single person, and an empty can of beans on the silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper.
The smoker is a clean person.
The springs, a small piece of Martinez coastline, open. The console is powered off. The grease.
The offer still stands.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. The blanket feels cold. You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly sleep. Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean.
Hey. I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry? Oh, don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown. Oh, this. This is just a wreath.
She looks at the suitcase.
Anyway. I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away. No, Harry. We don't have anything to... It's all gone.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
It's not, but I don't know why I said but. I can't answer your other questions, Harry. Not anymore. I have to go. I am actually very ordinary, Harry. This thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for saying so. My lungs do not glow, Harry. I am just like all the others. None of us have It is.
All the roads will miss her. A completely different world.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it. That's not what figurines do.
She looks at the headless found rider between you. The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all? Yes, a form of communication. Well, yes, it was a good idea. But she felt obliged by the headless found rider to give.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
With your feet trembling from the she is not kissing you back. Her chest rising like a pillow. This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. It feels like soft fuzz, the world's most precious material, reserved for those the delicate wreath on her forehead, pressing in. Her hand does not return the distrust. For you, nothing, just pillows against you. The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for.
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. No, Harry. I'm pregnant. Yes, he did it. I terminated yours. Don't you remember, you poor fuck? Now, go ahead.
No, this has to end. More questions. Ask more.
That is very contested. You're only saying this because...
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer. Seriously.
I'm not that either. I have to, Harry.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Light, life. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. Yes, I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry, this is a dream. Can't you see? Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum, like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time, so long ago. Oh yes, see you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep? Of course. I was just thinking maybe you've torn your stitches. Are you ready to move on? Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, half covered. Okay.
He's still worried. This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to there's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder, and the recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
The heavy metal door stands.
Fuel, generator, console. That's our best chance.
A dim golden glow and an
It's on. Turn.
automatic boot. The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
After you. I don't know.
A thin wisp of smoke rises from a charred black fire pit. An old man, wearing tracksuit trousers, leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours. Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp. He's practically tearing up from spite. Hatred got the best of him a long time ago. This man hates everything.
I did. And you opened it. How? I should have burned that console down. The boat engine. On the water. The what now? I can't hear you. I may have. All sorts of little rats have come sniffing around.
The position.
Fire guy. My eyesight? Yes. Helps me see all the shit. It's not nice. It's a piece of shit. It's a Triangong 446.
Southeast Samaran made. Exotic. Must be defunct too. No modern rifle manufacturer of that name springs to mind.
A Samaran rifle. How did you get hold of one?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Sinyao commune. Military aid.
It has stayed true to him. He can.
You heard me.
He's right. Almost no one remembers there was a third
They wouldn't like hearing their name.
The time will come to win his trust, comrade. It is not now. You need to take care of the gun first. The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
You are a
There does not seem to be a magazine in the well. The rifle's side is clearly visible.
You're right. It's a good...
Oh, wait. Yes.
No. Put it down now.
Or you're gonna... It's out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand, he stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without a sound. A strange sadness.
The future teaches you to be alone.
The present.
The present to be afraid and cold.
His gaze followed the rifles in a shabby state. On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Try
No one said it has to.
from ballistics.
It doesn't matter if it was the right type.
He's liking this. The old man keeps following your motion. This looked very much like the murder weapon.
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? Your holdover from the...
From the insulin, I left my unit on the...
51 minus 8 equals 43.
No. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. Then I came back here. That was 22 years ago. I was just 16 years old, 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. You could say a second is all it took for reaction to take hold. Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men. May the 13th, 08, 44 years ago. The horizon was black with coalition airships. Their petroleum rose to the sky. The combined huddled on the floor.
A terrible shame, still within him. The lobes of his ear.
No. Airship. They'd all drowned in the lower levels or got torn to shreds above. The mask of human. And then you see that the bourgeois are not human.
The old man does not say more.
It's not an island, what? It's a defensive fortification of the commune of Revachol. And I am the congenitally deformed King Philip II. Built it to restrict access to the Bay of Revachol. Coalition military called it Operation Deathblow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50. Sure you are. You're RCM. Answer me. Who calls an operation against 50 million people Deathblow? Iblis. The black-eyed angel. How does anyone survive? I steal.
Now hold on there.
Supplies, vegetables. I collect rainwater. It's the life of a dog.
How is your health, Mr. Dross?
I've been throwing up blood since winter. Red.
He does seem frail. Gaunt for his age. More like 75 than 65.
The RCM can provide medical services. You need to be looked over.
I need to die. You don't have medical facilities? I have been running out of that stuff.
There's no way he could manage the pain without them. It's safe to say he is addicted to painkillers by now.
It's the little joys. There's nothing to look over. The triage is in, and it's black. I haven't. I don't even know what. Inferno? At least it's disgusting.
Are they not heartbroken? How could they have moved on?
It was hard in the tent.
There were posters, campaigns.
We communards and others at night,
In the city, you move underground?
from bunker to bunker. Not anymore. No one cares now. I don't. So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves, right? Useless now.
So you've been there.
Sleeping.
You feel the dots connecting. Wait, how did he get down there?
I didn't have to. Came in through the storm drains.
Storm drains?
There used to be a system that connected the bunkers, tunnels and such, under the church and everywhere. Most the propaganda bunker. I used to, but not anymore.
Propaganda bunker?
They stored leaflets there, broadcasting equipment. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. Never liked it. I do. They're good. Plenty of tar. I like that boy on the pack, too. Reminds me of the last century. I don't want to.
He does not want to see life moving on. People. The old man looks across the water at the city.
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. You're the RCM. You represent the moralists. Take me to them as a prisoner of...
A spray of blood from his mouth. Rene, the royalist on the coast, said.
Liberal reactionaries.
Is that part of why you've been here all this time? Because the party didn't surrender?
He just wipes the blood from his chin.
Honor is a feudal atavism. My motive is class. You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob. Take me to them as a prisoner.
A spray of Rene, the royalist.
What? No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to the party, not the army. Trained in historical materialism. Then
The old man does not answer.
His job was to assure.
scientific
Awakened from shutdown by the promise, he nods slowly. Then another tremor.
You're not. You're part of the meat.
Detective, we have not come here. We have come to ask questions.
The old man, the expression on his face is unreadable.
43 years and 10 months. It's not how
He just could. He nods, but he can now.
What have you been doing,
hiding.
Where the afternoon grows late, on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, people walk. Two police officers step out of the patrol officer. Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her. The officers go, leaving behind the writing. Still spelling of
Always waiting for her to...
Her who?
Girl, child, revolution. Always. The material base for a historic opportunity for our revolution.
what has he done? Perhaps a confession will lighten the load.
Yes, what?
There is no flame to fan. There's nothing serious in this world. It's a fire. I've used it for killing people.
Killing people?
It's a gun. I've used it to kill.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war.
So he's continued killing. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. something you haven't felt in a while. This is what you live for. The great serotonin, the solution. Go in straight. No euphemism. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't drop the ball now. Nothing comes to you, and in them, a chill, like electricity running up your spine.
All is not as it seems.
Detective.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in.
Oh, yes. That one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune of Revachol. I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. The gun. The murder weapon is the perfect. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember. Something about the tracks. Suddenly, all those tracks are so confusing. Go with something else first.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence.
You had direct visibility. You've been here a long time, Mr. Dras. Too long. You clearly need medical aid.
I'm ready to die.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists, for fascists, just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Forget about your stupid fucking scope.
He lost it. He just doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
Because it's a sniper's nest,
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
Not a lot of guns around that use military.
It's a real gun. You look like imbeciles.
Damn, he saw you. He would have a good view of the tribunal from here. It's not so he saw you. Okay, so what? Don't let it divert you.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it? .46 jacketed ammunition, modified for range. We have it. Good. This feels good, doesn't it? Saying things that...
Murder.
Like a marionette on some... This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little more. Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells. There were Maybells in the ground. Nowhere else. Nowhere in all of Martin. Wait, don't forget the footprints. The diagonal prints. You got it. Remember? The boot prints were like...
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly. Nostalgic even.
So many this year, too. The spring is coming. No, it's already here. They blossom on the island.
South, the Bay of Martinez is dotted with little freckles.
The coast, too, before they...
You must get around a lot to stay undetected all these years. Do you know any secret paths?
I may. Classier. With the victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a smile. Don't leave any loose ends. Get him on everything.
Everything is brands.
Show me the souls, please, Mr. Dras.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sansariq, and the size is 42 to 44. These are not the unusual horizontal pattern soles you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Sire, he doesn't have to be wearing them right now.
Racking those brains, are you? Desperate to report something back to your masters? They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The lieutenant gives you a quick sideways glance and nods to acknowledge. The prints were his. You can see it in those eyes. He can't keep them from flickering, looking for something. The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire.
You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer, armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer, dripping with blood. Beating us to the ground, moaning with joy. He got your attention. Now you stop eating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore, while the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
I had them in my sights, both of them, him and the whore. I was breathing with them, in phase, and I pulled the trigger and flew on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. And so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
And you were looking at Dan, the victim and a young woman, having sex, through the scope of your rifle that night?
The old man nods.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
And if you don't like it?
Click.
Yes. Think of it as a form of...
He will not stop now. These dialectical materialist types never do. Exploit it. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift. Start with when he first saw him. It will give him a chance to ramble.
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that. Jealousy. And I wanted to see. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her.
He wants to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Feld building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then, just a spot in the night.
Past the Feld building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. She couldn't see me, but I could see her, smoking. She was nervous, but not scared. Her passport and tickets to Villiers.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the edge of the earth, near the Pale.
After she was gone,
Did you keep what was in it? When we found the submersible, it was empty.
no. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers.
This implies that he's thought about extorting her. Also, a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
Why would I need that trash?
There it is again. The strange.
You didn't say Clausia in there. It was something. I don't remember. I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks. And a body hard and lean and bruised all over. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run.
You could tell she was a spook? From the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that out in a scope.
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur.
It quickly comes to you.
Oh, yes. Cutting those drugs of hers into little lines with a knife. Masturbating.
Did you make that hole?
With a clip-point knife.
Good for listening in, too. For hearing the moaning and the snorts.
Like that, too. Yes. Bending like a bow against the glass. I've been through all of Martinez. Yes, that, too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good. Funny, the way light works. You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in.
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen. A quick glance at you. One more loose end down. We're doing this, detective.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in there now after a good wash. I told you, they think I'm an antisocial. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope. She practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her.
The old man, a bitter taste on his tongue.
There's nothing to hold on to.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know. No, I don't really know. The day after I killed him. Yes, I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
It's as if something put the thought there to leave the flowers.
Maybe. I told you, I have holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you. If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his notes. Then One more down.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement. That's it. Motive.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days. Good for her. That girl kept staring into the scope, you know. At night, crying or smoking on the roof, like she knew I was here. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Revachol, the oceanic wind washes 40-story towers. Above them, Lausanne Central Aerodrome, a cocoon suspended in the sky. On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving, for another, far south. Smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible. He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day, cigarette by cigarette.
We could get more. We've got him talking.
Who knows what he's seen and done over the years? You could get more out of him. He likes talking. Enough. Take him in. Bend his arms behind his back and end this.
3 weeks ago, when the rich hag came in on her galley, her honor guard came in tow.
Joyce. He means Joyce.
Wrinkled up whore. Lack sexual morals are a bourgeois ploy. As to pederasty, the party legalized it in '04. My party. So don't you sermonize me, you racist shithole. They moved into a deserted apartment above the roundabout. Radio equipment out for all to see. Reactionary radio playing, sloppy and drunk. I've seen their kind during the landing. Those Occidental and Mesk phalangs weren't conscripts. Boys like us. They were fairly alive. They like to kill while they're on their drugs. I could see they've returned now to show their real face. A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in the game. The familiar put of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst. Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio show. Pump full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it. Yes, the fly larva in his container. Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert, intense, like animals, like those boom morons on the ice. The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht. The worst is that old cock parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Coyamorang, or some other island. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. We did good when we pushed him under the horse car, until, in the 30s, those disco whores.
The Disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. My boom boom morons on thin ice, going under. Those are the tent kids. Ask about that cock on parade too. Make sure you get everything here.
Syphilis is a disease Philip III contracted in a whorehouse. The bacteria entered his brain and made him squander trillions.
That is technically possible, although Philippe III was not actually syphilitic.
And he still went on to govern Revachol for 25 years. What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why? No, art is a bourgeois establishment. It's an affront to humanity. Another hideous disappointment.
Disappointment, so personal. He displays a familiarity with the Union's top brass.
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, that mobster toad couldn't run a shithouse. He has no political education. His twin, Edgar Clare, that one's been to one of those East Revachol universities. He talks a big game.
He's been sweet-talked by this Edgar. They must have met in person for such animosity to have developed.
You can't live alone.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own backyard. Not all this time. Nothing happens in Martinez without them knowing.
Of course, maybe the Clears don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first. Soften him up.
I haven't approached anyone. I've hid. It was Edgar who came to me.
How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in like an oaf. He figured it out. Some kids told him about a monster on the island. I told you, he has brains. Stepped right off the boat and walked down where you came. I was right about one of those things. 20 years ago. Neither of them could walk now, could they? They were let Edgar did the talking. Paid his respects like I were a fossil in a uniform. Offered platitudes about the struggle. Flaunted his pink degree. Even quoted Marzov. Never trust a social democrat who quotes Marzov. Oh, and charity too. They love their charity. Offered me, let me be here. The ZOC is an unlawful successor of the Commune of Revachol. We took this fortification from the Loyalists. Even the Clares understand this.
They let him be here. Understanding was a courtesy. But why such a courtesy?
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwight. As to Edgar, I'm not doing anything for that swine again.
Again? What have you done for Edgar before?
Tried teaching him some Marzovian socioeconomics. They didn't stick. We parted ways.
That is a euphemism. There is more here, but you may not have the information to pry it loose from him. Get over it. Proceed.
Whores. They were boom-boom imbeciles.
What more is there to say? You've always got something to say.
I don't think now is the time for this, officer.
To no avail.
I saw you. Serves that pigsty right to have them in there. Every fucking morning. For 34 years. Throwing that ball. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click-clack across the water each day. And that uniform, like a parrot's plumage. I won't even mention that he's a traitor to his race. A Patank maniac, race traitor. I remember him. I remember him from Lanos. Not him personally, his make and model. There were tens of thousands of them. I thought we took them all out before the liberals came to their rescue. We missed that one.
There doesn't seem to be a single person under the pine today. Not even Gaston. Alone.
Fat and plump, like a pheasant. Just begging to be popped off. Not yet. I like to look at him strut around, place the crosshair on his medals, right on his face, and just fiddle the trigger.
Save the treat for later?
He is a juicy bonbon, that one. A real treat for the black day. The blackest. Better. I even hid one bullet, so I'd always have one for him.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
No. I waited too long. I waited too long and now he's dead?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dross. I understand you knew him for a long time.
They're all dead now. Fuck him.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health ailing.
And I blew them all. What does it matter now? He's gone. Ancient dust.
He reminded him of himself. The same hatred. The same. You try to think of something else.
All human beings care about each other. I cared for... Fuck you. You think I haven't seen people die?
He's not okay. This is just another black day in a row of black days.
Glad we talked about what?
His lip curls in...
Glad we talked about what? Real music. It's La Revacholière, you shit-licking bougie dog. Chanson de soldat of the black and whites.
marching song. Forget about that for a moment. You need to address that remark first.
The job of a bougie dog. There you go. 1 of 3. In Grad, they sang brave children, favorites of history. How did it go? Something about shooting rabbits. I don't know. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. It's gone now.
He waves erratically with his hand, annoyed that he can't remember. A little tremor passes through him. It was dear to him. He resents forgetting it. What strikes you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the malnutrition. For a man who's spent 44 years hidden in the urban wild. Indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. His voice, despite the cough, is there. It is capable of expressing complicated ideas. Above all, he seems animated. It's a mystery. This animation comes at a cost too. Erratic hand gestures, thought processes cut off like threads, as he just stares at the logs or the reeds. He also suffers mood swings, bubbling to the surface, unconstrained by his nervous system. Great leaps of emotion, from anger to grief, despair. You've seen demented people before. This feels similar, yet different. When his thoughts move, they are lucid, keen even. Not perhaps, but his seems more than that. The inner turmoil takes unexpected turns. In summary, you sense some underlying neurological disorder.
No, I'm not okay. I shit blood, and I'm surrounded by insane people.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
This terror is the sum of all the uncontrollable. The wind picks up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand? Do you understand?
But... No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
He's sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
You thought you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in there. Not really.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
You come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this for?
Lillian, you could ask her maybe.
Actually, no. This is no harmless old man.
This fucking world. This world. What is this?
No, listen. Listen now.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
This world. What are you talking about?
The wind is cold. Your skin is crawling suddenly. A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly silence. It's still there, an unfolding mechanism of reed-like chitin, hovering in place.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head. You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand rise instinctively.
Tell me what you see, damn it. I can't make out one small thing in the reeds.
I can see it.
4 simple words, thank God. But that means it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence. Its limbs long and...
Be very, very careful.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. The segmented antennae move with apprehension, searching for something that's not there. Take long, deep breaths. Slow down your pulse. Don't move yet, and when you do, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect,
It is.
you glance over your shoulder. No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye,
I won't be one of those fools.
he's letting his pride get him. You see the phasmid turn to him. Its mandible antennae reach.
Shh.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air. Slowly. Slowly, with your breath held, like laughter. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in hissing and clicking. It extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs.
Maybe it is real.
About now, he is ready to believe in anything. The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. Breathing you in, the insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Suddenly, there is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, praying to you. Unwittingly, the insect continues its stridulations. As it moves, tuft-like structures still pretending to be plants. No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you. You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. The faintest smell, like you've never felt before, like burnt roses.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, letting out that same smell, like summer burning. Nothing. Its simple eyes give off no flicker of light. No one is home. The twitches of its limbs are insect-like, unknowable, perhaps without substance even. It is impossible to see inside. There is only chitin pretending to be reeds, or polished like stalks of marble. The occasional series of clicks, undecipherable to the human ear. No reply. But you were right. The faintest smell.
Careful.
The foam letting out that same smell, like summer.
I exist. Tell me what it's like for you. Fire? Where? I do not have fire inside me. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, shapes of plants and animals, and internal sensations, a swarm of sounds, tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel, weightless, so light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul, and if I did, it would never burn. Are you sure? Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced the missing antenna. The leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk. Yes, thankfully someone ate it. The next time I molded, I grew an antenna again. So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect? He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. Very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. No, you're awake. I am real. Light is foaming me. Not even the birds know that. Not even a water lily. I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. Yum yum.
Wait, so
Yes, they don't mind. Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys. I went unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Revachol, district of Martinez. No, you are. The Mora, the Pale too, came with you. No one remembers. It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. You're a violent and irrepressible miracle. We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust.
instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Oh, please, do not do that again. No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. So, it is already happening. One day, one of you will close your eyes and sign.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it. Okay. Is it somehow related to the case? I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the...
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. Forever show. You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence. And she was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion, while
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot.
the shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant.
I got it.
The antennae hang. It is surprisingly delicate. The curly end of the whisker, like a young, looks like someone's got hurt in a fight.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The The creature in front of you stays frozen. The limb before you is incredible. Warning! A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life. As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, and something under it, in the place it stood, bobbing there.
It's gone. Apparently, yes.
What?
In some kind of strange.
Our suspect is not looking so good. It looks like the insect had some kind of nest there.
In the reeds where the phasmid was hiding. Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown. It would have looked very impressive. This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called Katarzyna Alazie.
Classia's hidden documents. From the MT boy.
It's Klasia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish. An old photo, before life came and did what it does.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was, hiding place, or perhaps. But that still doesn't explain how it got into the nest. Like a magpie? I can see how the helmet could wash up on the...
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious. A curious octopus would do something similar. Or even a cuttlefish.
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a... She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Katarzyna Alazie was supposed to be her real name. Where Klasia comes from, remember?
Yes, somehow she managed to lie to us. One more time. In a way, she's still lying to us right now. I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alazie, or Klasia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface with her, detective. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
What is it? What do you want from me?
Something is very wrong with him now.
See?
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring with fear and longing. A light shiver passes him.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. Doesn't it, Mr. Dross?
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid. Old age and shock. Yes, the arrest and...
There's much more. Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
That could be part of the shock.
No response.
Then how did we see it? The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. He was energetic and articulate. It does not seem to be animated now it's left. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall. You mean pheromonal?
He does not look hormonal.
You should be more careful, Detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you? A valid hunch. Long-term exposure. He did seem I have absolutely forgotten to take notes.
No one would believe you without it. He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps nothing. Just dull staring.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and this is an old man.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy on the coast?
The spirit.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie phasmid. This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the shot?
Silence. Not even a sigh. You've gotten all you will out of this poor being. The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slouched, and his mouth open. The blacks of his eyes are receding. His pupils are...
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here, if we don't take too long.
Stares at the reeds.
Old age and shock. The appearance of the phasmid.
A dim golden glow animates the lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle. The dial slides under the...
Insular. This is an off-air radio computer, I believe.
It's an air-gapped system. An off-air military model. Its circuits are nearly impossible to bend. The dial slides under the dusty...
Insular.
It's an air-gapped... soft. ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The Black and White Army of the Revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
It does. The RCM may descend from the ICM. It's impossible to say.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then. No, an upside down.
With its horns in the sky.
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of...
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to... One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently, but for the sound of conversation on the water, two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of it. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Look what the tide brought in. I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. Also, you look like a fucking idiot.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we...
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has...
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm.
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic. You should never address her using those words again.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets. Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went. Strange. He didn't mention that. In fact, the establishment didn't look safe at all. There was a giant aerograffito in front of the building, mixed with blood. I don't know. It had shit kid written all over it. Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true. And it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Did you? Or did you think I was a goddamn firefighter? We've been partners for how long, Harry? Don't answer that. You don't remember.
Absolutely no idea. 100 years? Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him. 2 years minimum? Or maybe a short but close stint on the task force. He's right. Don't start guessing. Now's not a good time.
Yes, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I never said I wasn't Trent Heilerstein. What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s, like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? He doesn't remember.
See?
Yeah, That's very good. God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we? You were crying hysterically. You were drunk, breaking things, being emotionally abusive. You said we were going into the abyss. None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told us to. The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage, Detective God.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and so on.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically? Not when you phrase it like that, but I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedefort's school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
He is. He's getting better. And I can confirm that he drank a lot of alcohol prior to it happening.
I believe he drank. People do that, especially this one. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
So you don't remember?
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. Hardwired to the free market. We just need it for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a crétin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
For now, I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his
They can keep that pension. You're rock solid. You could...
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Yes, in the ocean, under the sea. Our work vehicle. with fish and clams and other sea shit. Oh well, if it wasn't you, then it's okay. You only let someone steal a 45,000 real police vehicle, drive it into the sea, and then just left it there. For the record, you pressured us into getting it. It'll be cool, Jean. We'll have wheels, rapid response. I was fine being an equestrian cop. Don't answer that. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
He squints at it, trying to ascertain.
Okay. And your gun?
What is it with all these material objects?
He has it. I thought it was in the ocean. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone. We're not talking about the fuck.
This is so unfair. He knows you have the gun, and still he's punishing you.
You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum. So you forgot to drink? I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then?
He's wounded. It's been a long week and he's handled an actual corpse.
Without a reply, the satellite officer covers his nose.
A bit of a...
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
Oh, well, if she was specially trained. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect who also escaped. Yeah, Ruby's something. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, compared to the 6 people who were gunned down.
He did everything he could. We did everything He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffretor Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
The man sighs.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's worrying, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a fascist, a far-right woman hater, and of course, also into race stuff. Other still, he is also a Mazovian socio-economic. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, and the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation. He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. And he solved it. Near perfectly. In 1 week we have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator. Locked on the island, he apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid, and you hear gasps beneath the howling of the...
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
Detective? The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. It's I don't even have words for it.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a very, very sad man. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to Revachol.
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would...
Thank you, Trond. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory. You said you have...
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Jealousy. I thought this
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that. Way, way more.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last.
God damn it. It is bad. Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk.
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
I don't know what a doomed commercial area is. Why?
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a look.
Of course. Call it...
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment it seemed like you were just wasting time.
I don't want to, but you... So I have to. Jude.
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are. The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair. Some of your more...
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too.
Of course. Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Us? With the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? With the...
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torsen and McLean to run the C-Wing. It's not good. Mac the Torso Torsen and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing.
They are damn iconic, though. Torsen and McLean.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage. So he remembers that.
Shooting up churches never is. I was.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information.
He means it. The RCM and your clearance will not go up while you're within earshot of the Union headquarters.
Okay, it's not.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershore. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
Well, first I will go back to my station and... Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate. Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of two captains with my... Work with... Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit him. And crazy enough, this truly came as a surprise to him. Not a bad one, but he's at a loss.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the...
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to.
I do like the sound of that.
He's really considering it.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go.
Under the afternoon sky, the great district hums. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides. Torsen? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's quite unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price gestures with a ballpoint pen. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through, and when he does, he'll side with Revachol. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow?
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?